the perfect man. He comes home from work and plays with the children, even when they're not his. He makes them laugh and feeds their heart with loving support. He hangs out the washing when you're preparing food, and he encourages the children to help by his role modelling. He talks to the children with open vulnerability, expressing his thoughts and feelings on subject matters that have affected him in his life, thus assisting them on their emotional journey of stability. He asserts himself when he feels wronged, but he does it from a soft place of fairness and love. He loves his woman, even when she's upset and fragile. He will ask, "How can I help?" He knows he's awesome because he is. His self-love gives him the power to take on many challenges life throws at him. Now, life throws us many challenges, and I guess we all strive for perfection in a way. But to find perfection, perfection can just be in the beauty of talking about ugly things and painful things, is what Michael did yesterday. Eamon was having trouble with his peers at school, and he was having trouble with his teacher at school, and by Michael getting in there and sharing his depth of knowledge of how he felt as a child and what he did and the repercussions of that and how to look at it from someone else's perspective, really sort of nurtured, my son's emotional view of the world, really nourished his mind and gave him a little bit more compassion as to how he behaves and how he puts himself out there in the world. And as being a single mother for so long and seeing someone walk into your life that actually has that clear perception of what is good and bad is just, it's perfection to me. And I guess I wanted to share that with you guys. When we're open and we're vulnerable to our children and we're vulnerable to ourselves and we're honest and brutally truthful with how we feel at any given moment, then the lines of communication are opened up, and the feeling space of deep connection with one another is created. And the perfect man, I feel, for a woman, especially when I talk, I see it. Women want to be heard, they want to be validated, and it's when a man is vulnerable and when a man is truly expressing himself that a woman melts. And I tell you, I hopped into bed last night and I'm like, I just held him and I'm just like, my heart was expanding and open, and it was so beautiful to see what he how he acts and how he delivers his message to the children. It's just heartwarming and just so expansive, so emotionally expansive. And I feel like everyone out there has the opportunity to receive and be in a relationship that's worthy and that is perfect. Obviously, there's a journey with that, because my life didn't start off easy. My mother and my father didn't set very good standards when it came to relationships. They were very disconnected, and so therefore I felt that was the right thing for me, to be in a relationship where that was the norm, for the man to be disconnected emotionally. And so entering into a relationship that was that, and that was painful, and that was stressful, and living in a life of frustration, ultimately. But what my past relationships have taught me is that there's a lesson in all of it. There's the ability to see what we want or what we don't want. And it's just a matter of us really finding our personal power to make the decisions that are right for us in moving forward. So key is setting boundaries and setting intention about what it is you want, and how you're going to get there is actually just a journey of it all. But if you're looking for the perfect man, if you're looking for the perfect partner, the perfect woman, the perfect friend, they are out there. But what I want you to consider is that in order for you to find that perfection or that partner that you feel is perfect, you have to find it within yourself. You have to unknot the traumas and the stresses of the past wounds and get clear and find your perfection, to find your own love. And I feel like you can get there if you do some mirror work. I mean, that's how I started, looking in the mirror and going, you're beautiful, I love you, I honor you, and I respect you. And when we set those intentions to ourselves, everything sort of falls into place. I mean, there's going to be challenges, and there's going to be more cycles of sameness that will come up and challenge you. And it's all about continuing to honor, continuing to make the right decisions and choices that lead you to a happier life. So if you're looking for the perfect person, you have to find the perfection within yourself. Happy journeying. Watch us here on our channel, and hopefully we can give you some really good tools to guide you to get there. Bye.